This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all the action out on the course today. Frank, this golf course is set in the Midwestern part of the United States, but when you play here, you almost feel as though you're being transported to another continent altogether.
Yeah, it looks like a links golf course. Obviously marvelous views of Lake Michigan, but already hosted in its short time 2 major championships. The PGA Championship back in 2004 where Vijay Singh won, and of course 2010 when the victor was Martin Kaymer.
First tee at a major championship, the PGA Championship, always some butterflies. Frank, you know that. You've been there. You've been in contention. How about this first shot?
Well, that bunker on the right side of the fairway, that's the one that really sticks out and grabs your mind's eye. It's a good line. If you can just draw the ball off that, it should be ideal for the second shot. When he goes after it like he is here, that is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail on it.
Yeah, that's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA.
Ooh, that is long.
Nice drive, right in the fairway, and a good swing on that one. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
On the green, and a chance for birdie here on the first hole. And getting ready for the putt. 1 under early in the round. Ready to tee off at this magnificent second hole. Frank, all I see are bunkers and water.
Well, that's pretty much what everybody else is going to see as well. Ideally hit it down the left, though, and then you don't have a blind second shot. Even though you can be on the fairway on the right side, well, you won't see the green.
Wow, what impact. Absolutely crushed it. He'll be happy with that. In the fairway, now a good chance to attack this hole. And he's set up for his second shot here, looking to knock it on the green. Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Frank, that is how it's done.
Yeah, take a gross of those. That is a lesson in itself.
And now a chance for eagle. Nice solid start to the round. Tee to green looks to be in command.
Yeah, it's surprising. I thought he might have been a little shaky out of the gate, but certainly proved me wrong.
Yeah, about 145 yards left here. Well, that's how you do it. Hit it close, take the pressure off that putt. That one should be no problem. These putts keep the round together. Drops another birdie and moves to 4 under on the day. Back here at Whistling Straits, we're on the 4th tee. It's a par 4, and it's a good one, Frank. 494 yards.
Very intimidating to the eye there. It sort of makes you hit it down the left side, but that's where you've got to be careful. Because if you hit it down the left, it's going to kick further left and cause a lot of problems.
is tasty looking right there, Frank. Just a perfect spot in the fairway.
That is prime real estate. How do you get a lie like that? Seriously, you could hit any club from there.
Struck that one pure, about 8 feet away. Beautifully done. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
That's a third birdie on the day. Now the 5th hole, and Frank, what a par 5.
Well, strategic par 5. It's almost the shape of an S. That's why it's called. The best and most conservative way to play this hole is just simply play it as a 3-shotter. Tee shot down the left, second shot up there, and then just take the wedge in. Great swing, Rich. Fundamentally really solid. Sets up to the ball, stands to the ball well. Good full backswing. Nothing's overly hard. Really good speed increase too on the way down. Effortless.
I love the rhythm and tempo of that swing. How about that terrific approach shot setting up a makeable eagle putt? Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. On fire right now, 7 under par. Frank, how do you like this par 4 6th hole, a little more than 400 yards?
Really, you try not to overthink this one. Just find some fairway down there around the 280, 300 yard mark, and then relatively simple second shot in here.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. What an interesting par 3 this is. The 7th is 221 yards. There is trouble to the right, and it is nicknamed Shipwreck.
I think those people that decide to go straight at the flag, then that's where they will pay a high price. There's nothing wrong with being a little left of the flag here.
This is a good-looking shot. Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Just a couple of feet. Well, all right. Now we're on a little bit of a run. 2 straight birdies. Frank, just tons of bunkers on the right. You hope the wind is in your favor.
Yeah, and sadly, your mind just about picks up on each and every one of them.
Frank, check out all the bunkers on the right.
I can't count them on one hand, that's for sure. Just another example of how Pete Dye has just has gone to work in the way in which he's protected these holes.
Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Frank, he is one of the longest hitters in the game, but at some point, you have to hit a fairway.
Yeah, he's certainly not the straightest. I think that was the bit you're going to put in the middle.
shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date. Well, Rich, if he can make this one, add it to that string of birdies.
Generating some momentum now. Frank, what about this downhill shot off the tee and the idea that you just want to sort of let that ball run toward the green down the hill?
Well, Pete Dye just gives you so many different looks throughout the front nine of Whistling Straits, and this really is the first example of this, plus the swirling winds that are created by that sort of tree and mounding on the right of this green. Quite spectacular.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Makes birdie, continuing to amaze on the greens, Frank.
Putted well all day, Rich. Good holes early on, and just, I think, found the groove. Has taken it to another level.
Couldn't have done much better than that. An eagle is very possible. So a tester from 4 feet. Knocking down all the shots today. Now 13 under. We're now at the 11th hole, and this is a huge par 5. 645 yards, Frank. That's a biggie.
And plus, this hole bends to the right, which sort of makes you think that you can hit it down the right side. But if you miss down the right, there's just a multitude of bunkers that'll swallow up that ball, and you're nearly guaranteed to make at least 6.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing to argue about there. Right in the fairway. Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Excellent shot to within 10 feet. Frank, it's one thing to jumpstart your round. This would ignite the round.
Yeah, you don't normally see 2 par 5s back-to-back, so the chances of having consecutive eagles is so rare.
Now to the 12th, short little par 3.
Yeah, just a short iron in hand. We'd like to think it's a birdie opportunity. One of the biggest problems here, though, is putting. This green, anything other than flat.
And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up. Frank, he might like this one. He might like... Oh, he's got a luck. This one has a chance. And he has it. Beautiful putt. Frank, here at the 13th, a lot can happen.
Just a gentle dogleg to the right, or at least the hole moves to the right, plus the slope of the fairway. So you've got to aim left of center.
Oh my goodness, that is on in 1. Wow, what an incredible shot. So close.
And yet it still counts for another shot.
So they'll tap in. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Now to the par 4 14th. It is a dogleg left, about 396 yards.
Yeah, it really narrows up around that 300-yard mark. So this is another hole, really, where you don't need a driver. But somehow you've got to get that ball in the fairway. Remember, 250 yards only leaves 145 in.
Pretty far from the hole, but still on the green, and that's never too bad. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That was not a very good read right there. Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Beautifully done. Nice birdie. Frank, lots of sand and beach in view here at the 15th.
Yeah, this starts a tremendous 4-hole run to the clubhouse. And this is going to require your best tee shot. Maybe a little fade off the tee would... Oh, he is winding this one up. Does he have the power?
Looks to be putting everything into this one. Just destroyed it.
That's a ginormous tee shot.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That will be a great look at birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed. Well, he's going to beat himself up on the way to the next tee. You don't miss those putts. Simple, solid, and he'll take it.
But one that you need to make.
Frank, as you know, the finishing holes at a major championship can make even the world's #1 player buckle under the pressure. How do you avoid that?
Well, with a good drive to start here, there's a series of bunkers that start about 300 yards down the right side. You're to start your tee shot on those and maybe work it back towards the fairway to get a little bit more run and make this hole reachable. Rich, there's great drivers of the ball. We've seen Norman, Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch.
Should be safely on deck.
Beautiful shot. That is tight.
Unbelievable. That is one to savor for the rest of the round.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. 17th now, and if you have a club that goes 250 yards on a good line, bust it out right now.
And if anything, you want to aim it just a hair to the right. It pays to be a little cautious here because of that mound on the left. It goes down some to the level of the green.
Didn't knock down the flagstick, but he still has a chance.
21 steps, or should I say feet.
Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Oh, I thought he had that. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
He has this for par. That's good work. That's a good par right there. The final hole, the 18th, and the clubhouse in the distance. Frank, it's looking like home sweet home, isn't it?
Well, if you can hit the fairway here, that's one thing, but it still leaves an enormously long second shot. Ball just took off the face.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. Frank, one last full swing. What are they looking at here at 18?
Well, even with a good tee shot, you're left with a long yardage in. So chances are you're hitting a long iron all the way across 7 Mile Creek, which wraps around the front and the left side. So this is going to take your best second shot.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
No problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Well, that about wraps things up for us here today. I'd like to thank my partner, Frank Nobilo. Enjoyed it, Frank.
Certainly did, Rich. Once again, the golf course provided more than a stern test.
And for the entire team, I'm Rich Lerner. Until next time.